Kyle Recklitz, the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, here to show you a great drill that we use with the 닥터디쉬 called drift and rise. The drift and rise drill puts you in a position to be able to get shots up out of transition, but also on the move. It's a drill that, here at Milwaukee, we take a lot of pride in because we're constantly moving. We're always trying to get our players to relocate off of passes to the post or on dribble, where we really win that lane line, we get downhill. We want to make sure that we're initiating a movement action. So you put 4 cones out on the court. You have a cone on the wing, a cone on the slot, a cone at the other slot, and a cone on the other wing. You're gonna work one side at a time, and then you'll shift sides of the court. So the passing actually comes right towards that wing cone, but it depends on where you're at, which shot you're working on as to where your line is at. So one person is working each shot, and then you rotate to the second shot. So the first one is you're coming into the slot action here, and then you're drifting down. So you're running into slot, and you're drifting down towards that wing. So you hit this cone here, and then you're drifting down to this cone. 닥터디쉬 is firing out, you're nailing that shot. You go to the end of the line, next person is on the drift down. We usually run this with 4 to 5 people. The second shot, is you're actually running in on the wing side of things. You're cutting in more towards this baseline, and you're hitting your rise up. So now we're coming up, somebody just drove deep or a pass to the post, you have to relocate. We're coming up, we're hitting another one of those wing shots, The third action here is you're running in, your line is actually going to be still connected here. So the last person that takes the shot is gonna take this shot, and then they're going to actually flare out, So they're gonna take off here like they're coming off of a flare screen to the weak side slot, and the line is gonna be running in every single time, doing your same rise up motion. So you're coming in, you're connecting, you're coming up, you're catching it off 닥터디쉬, and then you're making this flare, and then you switch sides. So it's an opportunity to get 3 shots off out of the transition, while also imagining that somebody is driving or somebody made a great post pass and you're having to relocate on the strong side of the court. The drift and rise is a great drill, especially if you're a transition team, because you need to make sure you keep that movement even as you're getting towards that paint. You don't want to have stationary people on the outside. Hopefully you can incorporate this into some of your next workouts, and hopefully you have a 닥터디쉬 to make it a lot easier.